With us now being in May and seemingly still no news about what else is to come for the Zelda franchise this year in celebration of its 35th anniversary, we wanted to take a look at the actual possibility we get a Zelda 35th Direct in celebration this year, and if we do, how likely it is that it will be this month. Make sure to subscribe and leave a like if you enjoy the video, and let's get right into this topic. We're rapidly approaching the 3-month mark since we got news of the Skyward Sword remaster coming to the Switch this year, which means that we've almost gone 3 months without any additional Zelda news, and it's been over 2 months since Zelda's actual 35th anniversary date. With there being no nods to the sequel of Breath of the Wild since the announcement, that we've had to wait longer for more news, and of course with no news or announcement of a Zelda celebration, it's starting to become worrisome and questionable if we'll even get a Zelda Anniversary celebration like we did with Mario. The Mario 35th anniversary celebration just ended a month ago on March 31st, and apart from all the memes on Twitter, the end of the platformer's anniversary has brought nothing but more anticipation for what's going to happen with Zelda's anniversary. Of course, we as fans are always excited for what is to come with our favorite Nintendo franchises, but it almost seems as if we might not get what we think Zelda rightfully deserves. We know that Nintendo is going to be presenting during E3 this year, which takes place from Saturday, June 12th to Tuesday, June 15th, but will we see a Zelda 35th Anniversary Direct before the Nintendo E3 showcase? There's always a possibility that this happens and we get to see Zelda have its own celebration apart from the other news Nintendo will deliver during E3. As far as what we can expect to see with the E3 showcase for now that involves the Zelda franchise, it's being reported that Nintendo will reveal remasters for both Wind Waker and Twilight Princess coming to the Switch later this year. With both those remasters and Skyward Sword releasing in 2021, it's starting to seem unlikely that we'll also be getting Breath of the Wild 2 this year, countering what early reports and leaks for this year's Nintendo lineup were stating. It seems possible that Nintendo could still release Skyward Sword in July, with remasters of Wind Waker and Twilight Princess following 4 to 6 months after, between the months of October and December, and then still releasing Breath of the Wild 2 in December of this year. But of course, with 2 Zelda titles rumored to drop and 1 already confirmed, it seems unlikely that they would go this route. Looking at the most possible scenario now for what route we could see Nintendo take for the remainder of 2021, Nintendo will most likely release all 3 remasters this year to help celebrate the 35th anniversary of Zelda, but won't release Breath of the Wild 2 until sometime early next year. It wouldn't be a smart business move for Nintendo to drop the sequel to The Legend of Zelda this year, while also releasing 3 remasters, so we'll have to keep our eye on it and expect the sequel to come out sometime in early 2021, around February or March, especially if Wind Waker and Twilight Princess remasters are announced at E3. So what else could we possibly see outside of Nintendo's E3 presentation, and with a Zelda 35th Direct taking place beforehand, and how likely is it that we'll receive that Direct? Well, if we take what we've discussed already, then it's pretty likely that we'll still see a Zelda Direct before E3, mainly because Nintendo won't want to save all of the Zelda news for E3. They would most likely rather double down on the hype and put out a Zelda Direct this month in May to announce all of the other Zelda Anniversary Celebration items and releases, like a possible Zelda Game & Watch in the style we got the Mario Anniversary one in, or even our first look and release date for Zelda Breath of the Wild 2. With plenty of announcements to be made for the Zelda Anniversary this year, Nintendo would have to do some kind of separate video from their E3 presentation, and what better way to get fans amped up for the E3 presentation than starting the celebration of arguably the most beloved franchise a month before. It seems incredibly likely that we will get some kind of announcement or presentation for Zelda's 35th anniversary before E3, so we believe that writing is on the wall and will most likely be getting a direct to showcase of sorts within the next 3 to 4 weeks. Thanks to everyone who watched this video. We know we've been decently inactive over the last month, but with E3 around the corner and a lot of news bound to hit us soon, we knew we had to get back into it. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, it helps us out a lot, and comment down below if you think we'll see a Zelda Direct air within the next month. Again, thanks to everyone for watching, and we'll see you all in the next one.